Awusia say dear Ghana for dodo na no I confused. Enya asem ketua nyina nim say ene Ghana with that Ghana Independence Day na oman Ghana edi 69 years idea na chese yeah we should be a very happy Independence Day. Na dey nti America say Ghana for dodo na no I confused na ebi mu in 2024 omoto aba ema NDC amanyuku no dodo na no aba mu abu ebi mu kire say aba ne mpo omoto ye no oma regret omanu omo ho a enya asem ketua ne nyina no promises a omo receive ye anase omote ye 2024 election campaign time na 1 year His Excellency John Dramani Mahama aba be yo mampani omahu ne nsan no adwuma ene de obetimi ayade abo oman Ghana no enenam so ama amanfo bebre chese omaba mu abu a enya asem ketua na okopie mu YEA CEO Malik Basintale ene wo honom ukopie mu ho de a Ghana fo bebre na ekire se de promise a omo promise ye wo honom na omo kire se adwuma bebu ama youth ne de wan hwe a dodo na no ebeye adwuma tretre because adwuma ne bebu ama ye nya nipa mpo ema omo nya adwuma no promises a NDC amanyuku no promise ye in opposition na saa time Malik Basintale no ejigina mu a owie ase ne man YEA for CEO na okotena honom no amanfo a kire se according to Malik Basintale na no kire se within 2025 ebeka 2026 there app bienu na YEA for de ba beto abonten a app no na omo kire se app no so de omo pa adwuma wo man Ghana mu haaye ebetimi akọ app no so na omakọ search for adwuma bi betimi aye saa so na omo pa adwumayefo nso betimi akọ honom na omakọ search adwumayefo a omo ye qualified to do adwuma bi a omo bia no na ene de wakọ akonya wo ho na amanfo ekire mu a 1 year nie app no enya mba mbeto abonten omo nim se app no se nyankopon na ekreti o se hwan na ekreti nti a 1 year mu anie app no enya mba beto abonten saa so na amanfo a kire se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ni 24-hour economy a na eno na ebe abe create more jobs ama youth no bebre na anya biaye no omo kire mu asese de 24-hour economy no afa he na amanfo ani afa omadwuma dada ema omo ye adwuma no sese de day in day out yi ebiedi without a salary and also without any compensation enya asenketo na according to sources no mu kire mu a okopie mu YEA fo akache de a youth no more than 300 eni apamo mu nyina se omunkofie without salary adwuma omaye nyina no enya de a yeti omuka wansi bi kura chese amanfo buafu yie pa enya asenketo nti abusua yenko tie mu asem nyina
we are creating 2 apps, one when an employer can search for a employee and another where employee can search for employer. Afinie 2 apps no emai na nya frakadam ne bon nipa bon app ba ku betumi serve the same purpose. On the same app you can go there and baby employer especially mo we a employee won betumi akọ nanso no onya visibility studies bia yenkam ye monsem na Basintale ye wi ni ho ne bom no enokra anya the main issue. The main issue is YEA ntimi ntua ne nkrofo ka way from February January no omo aye adwuma ankasa no yentua omo ka but aside omo aye adwuma ankasa yentua omo ka no over 300 Ghanaian youth are lawfully, they've been employed, lawfully appointed, but Basintale say from January last year 2025 ebesi ne ontua omo ka YEA under the leadership of Basintale ose ontua omo ka 300 Ghanaian youth. Now the reason is say wapamu omo say omonko wa terminate omo appointment as to whether embraben wo gina so terminate omo appointment ewa bra act no a esete YEA omampani kufo penso act 887 section 3 eka ni pefe lay down the procedures so obi pese ye employ obi wo YEA ye faso ya fa saa kwan no so technical clearance ye de aba financial clearance ye de aba appointment letters ye issue enkrofo akọ eye interviews all of a sudden Basintale leadership say saa enkrofo no ye form MPP pen so edi saa enkrofo no ayamo omo appointment ni clearance ni bibia Basintale say nipa 300 ontu omo ka na entu omo ka chena every eye 2025 January ebesi ne 1 year 2 months yesi entu omo ka Yakobusa Basintale say a chief of staff Julius Debra, my former boss, and a man instructions on dismissal. Act 887 setting up YEA section 13. Emma Basintale, who is the CEO, TNA, you have the sole responsibility for lawful administration of a year. Eti say chief of staff for one you emrabian we man kwan so be instructed wo Basintale say ye manfo a lawfully no omo yafo omo adwuma wo Basintale wo ba ye no wo de wano to hunu na apa mo makọ kyerɛ fi a wo ma wo mo krata bia saa nkrofo e kofa lawyer ema lawyer ne twro Basintale no Basintale YEA, and when I say Basintale, I'm using him as a representative of the whole YEA because onu na da e penia odano lawyer ne twro Basintale YEA no say enipa 300 na unlawfully they've been discharged without any letter or ma wo letter bia eno anu so omo ntua mu ka eto omo ne na madwuma mi yapam omo nso omo gina fa ko lawyer ne twro first letter koma ye, and we have the first letter here also lawyer ne ye NPP ni eti we instructed lawyers of YEA say ma omo responded to the lawyer. Now, lawyer no extra second letter. What they call Basintale YEA. And son of Basintale responded say, a chief of staff and a catcher and say, Ompamon Crofono. Yera Julius Debra who were president di. Say chief of staff we are Trocrata and Crofono. Wamoya in Yampamo Munefici for 2024. Minim Somuya Azerbaijan fool, Somu free Kosovo. So move free a Bosnia. Nipa 300 na file complaint akoma Labor Commission. Now Labor Commission Act Section 67 extra remuneration which needs to be paid. And that YEA say ontria. It Labor Commission I issue summons for a YEA. Now the question we are asking Labor Commission is a Labor Commission mumbra no esete mo apono. And mamutumi samuba ensure compliance with a labor laws. Eti ede na mutimi frɛ ɛyɛ YEA. Now for several months YEA say ma and there is no consequences. And the Labor Commission mo share aban moto mu a mo yɛ adwuma ma aban ana ade ba yɛ ntiase. And these are samples of the appointment letter. Appointment letter no ebi ni ɛyɛ YEA appointment letter yɛ di ama nkrofo a legitimately they've been appointed. And yet Basintale so won tuamuka because here Julius Debra so won pamo omo. Labor Commission is refusing to make any enforcement orders against YEA. Every worker in Ghana has the right to be paid for work done, and for the past 1 year, 300 YEA workers. Basintale
we were here when the president made a statement. He commented that in next 2 years, gold price will be increased. Mr. Speaker, to be sincere, the price exists already. Yes. Gold price does exist in our country. Yes. Mr. Speaker, I have done the research. Yes. The global market, the world market price for the ordinary small scale miner is now 13,855 Ghana cedis. Yes. Now what is happening in our country? Gold board is now buying gold at 13,288 Ghana cedis. Let's do simple calculation and see what is happening. After this simple calculation or mathematics, there is a difference of 617 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, after this 617 Ghana cedis, that is 7.75 grams. In our local language, this is what Ghanaians will say 1 pound. Yes. Mr. Speaker, now let's assume that every 1 kilo, if you want to get 1 kilo, it's a multiplication of 7.75 grams by 129. Yes. Mr. Speaker, this calculation will give you 79,993 profit per 1 kilo. Now, let's move it down. Mr. Speaker, let's say gold board buys 1 ton is 1,000 grams times 1 kilo. That profit alone will also give you 79,593,000 Ghana cedis. And by what we have heard, that in 1 week, every 1 week, Gold Board buys 3 tons of gold. Let's do the multiplication and see this simple calculation. And that will give you 238,779,000 Ghana cedis. Only for 1 week, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker.
They are taking their money.
My people, our colleagues from the other side, are they aware of this huge profit, Mr. Speaker?
No.
This huge profit alone can solve a problem for our cherished cocoa farmers in our country.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, for not anything at all, let's consider the process involved before a small-scale miner can extract gold. 1, the acquisition of concession alone, the to and from motion alone, assuming you are from Kunsu or Mankaso, the to and from motion from Kunsu to Accra, day in and day out, the risk involved, the huge amount involved. Mr. Speaker, at this juncture, 1 concession having acquired, Mr. Speaker, buying land, the rent of excavator remains the same. It has even been increased. Mr. Speaker, 6 days rent of excavator costs the small-scale miner 75,000 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, it is never easy for the ordinary small-scale miner. Mr. Speaker, the government of today, the NDC government, is taking the small-scale miners' profit. Ghanaian small-scale miners are crying. They are crying, Mr. Speaker. Just like the cocoa farmers. Mr. Speaker, everybody in Ghana is crying. Not the small-scale miners alone. Mr. Speaker, there are other sellers, other people who have the gold. They are all crying, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this particular act has led smuggling of gold to Cote d'Ivoire and many countries. Mr. Speaker, why? Mr. Speaker, I ask this question, that why Ghana is losing this act has. Mr. Speaker, I don't think the NPP government did this to our small-scale miners. Mr. Speaker, I may conclude by saying our dear Mr. President must do the needful thing. He should give the small-scale miners money to them. Or if not, he should use that same money to pay for our cocoa farmers. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You see, the difference is...
If I'll take...
Let me explain.
Okay.
The president is taking proactive measure. Because money is coming from FIFA.
But we never get that money.
No, it has come.
We never get
Probably
that money.
We don't.
No.
Do we?
Yes, we get.
With the money we spend, do we get it back?
No, baby.
Oh,
by
you mean the
merely
returns.
qualifying.
Yes, because why we
by merely qualifying without
get,
touching a ball, you get $10.5 million.
Yes.
If you get there every match, you get money for it.
So if we
for
get
me,
$10.5 million to qualify, why is government of Ghana giving them 30 million?
No, what I'm saying, the budgeting doesn't mean
do you understand?
It is budgeted from the start.
But
the final,
point
you
is
know, you
that
budget.
if
So
we
mean
get-
that the 10 million, then
where is
government
the
will have
$10
3
million?
million.
Where is the $10 million?
No. The point is, Kojo.
Where is the $10 million?
Please, let me explain. You qualify, FIFA will give you more.
10 million.
10
But you don't wait. We did the budget in November. You plan ahead. And the budget is from March 1 to the grand finale.
Yes.
So, for instance, if you are eliminated after group stage, you will not spend all the 13 million. And every match, every match.
No, you say that FIFA, who is organizing the tournament, gives you $10 million, $10.5 million. That is how much they think you need to spend to participate.
No.
That is how much.
That is the appearance fee.
I'm saying that you
after every match, you also given additional money.
No, hold on. I agree, but I'm saying, listen, for your preparation to come to the World Cup, you are given $10 million.
Yes.
If that money has been given, why is government also appropriating $30 million
what I'm
on top of the $10 million?
You are missing the point.
What is the
point you are missing is that in November 2025, we did the 2026 budget.
I agree.
And that was captured in the budget. By then, FIFA, we had not even finished the World Cup qualifiers by then, whether you will qualify or not, but we prepared ahead, and now we've qualified. FIFA is giving us 10.5 million, and so every match
giving that money.
Yeah, well, I cannot tell, but surely by now it
has come. So then we don't need to give them the $30 million.
So the point I'm making is, you have a president who does not treat sports as an afterthought, and we are fully prepared. Probably you don't understand. You don't understand the benefit.
Every World Cup, at the end of it, there's a problem.
You're only looking at the sporting benefits. As an energy consultant.
You see, we make it look like people are bigger. No, my brother, please.
What bigger platforms
need money? We don't have money as a nation. What I'm saying is that.
So are you against us going to the World Cup?
GFA is a private institution. And I've always repeated this thing over the last 15, 16 years. GFA is a private institution. FIFA is a private institution. They don't allow government to interfere with whatever they are doing. So when you now participate in their contest, they give you money as a preparation and as a participation fee. They have budgeted that to participate in the World Cup, you need to spend about $10 million.
No.
Oh,
that is totally.
I was hoping this was part of the discussion, but it would only be fair that I take comments from.
But we need to educate ourselves.
I agree.
National teams are for the people of that country. So
national team is for GFA.
It's for government.
It's for GFA.
You are totally getting it wrong.
I disagree. Everybody disagrees. Who is the national team for?
No,
it's for GFA.
No,
really?
National team is for GFA. You don't understand.
Okay.
Clubs, let me tell you.
It's for
GFA is private entity, limited by guarantee. And the national teams, under 17, under 20, under 23, Black Stars, whatever, they are funded by the government.
No.
By the clubs.
No, they are not.
I've been in this game for 30 years.
The national team is a property of GFA.
Probably don't.
Because other countries...
No, you should not mislead.
But that's what it is.
Okay.
National teams are for government. It is a club.
This is my job to go and research to come and fact check. It's my job to research.
The National Sports Authority.
Who is responsible for funding? Who is responsible for funding national teams? The government.
National team. We don't have a national
Black Stars.
It's for GFA.
You don't understand the game.
Hold on.
Okay.